Hi, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I have for you several winter and Christmas DIYs on a budget. This is episode 23 of I Love Winter Christmas series. So without further ado, let's get to crafting. Okay, let me adjust this so you can see. Now this vase, I already painted it white. I put 2 coats of Waverly chalk paint on it. And now you will need some green. This is Christmas green apple barrel from Walmart. And you will need some red. I just have flag red. And some of the round sponges. I'm using the large one and the medium one. Let's just get you some paint. Now if you don't have to use green and red, you can use whatever color your theme is for your Christmas this holiday season. Even the back, the white, you can paint it a different color. Just go with your theme and what colors you like. But you take your brush here and you make sure it's all over it. I'll show you the top in a second. But you don't want a lot on it. About that much. And you just push down and make a circle. And then you put some space in between them. And you do it again. I'll show you how to do it right here too. I'll show you about the space. And if you don't have a ceramic or glass vase, it can be a plastic one. Just whichever you have. Just space them out. Make sure it'll look nice with the spacing in between for the other color that you're going to be using. And this won't take too long, and then while it's drying, we will be working on another project. Okay, put one right there. If it doesn't take, just put it right back over it and just make sure you twist it. Now get your other size and go in with your other color. Just make sure you have it all covering the whole sponge, the brush. Now, just go in between. Doesn't have to be all over. Just a dot in between them here and there. Because you don't want to overdo it and put too many. On it. Put one right here. Okay, now you can also do the top here if you want, like, let me get some more paint. Like that. So let's just, and you can do half. Now let's get some of the other color. I need just a little bit more. If it starts where you can see the background, like mine's white, if you can see that, then you need to get a little bit more paint and go right back over it in the same spot. So when you go to do that, just make sure you line it up like this. Okay, let me show you. This is what it should look similar to when you're finished with it. Now I'm going to put this aside and grab the next project. Okay, while that's drying, I have this vase that I painted in a previous episode, maybe 3 or 4 episodes ago. But you can use any type of vase. It can be a solid color or any color. You'll need one of these round foam for flowers. And here's one of my babies. He just climbed up me to get up here. This is mine, the one that we adopted. Her name is Boric because we thought she was a boy at first and just found out she's a girl, so I have to change her name. So if you have any suggestions, she's real playful and loving, and she really does have a free spirit, so need something to match. But if she'd be still a minute, I would show you all her. Okay, this is Boric. Now I have to put her down so we can get on with her project, but look how cute she is. She's just a baby doll. Okay, now back to the project. Just stick it down in your vase, or if you have a bigger one, just get some of those square ones like this and a couple of the small ones that come 4 in a pack and fill it in. But this is just a perfect match. Now I have some white poinsettias. I got these a few years back in the Dollar Tree, so I don't know if they have them, but I know they have them at Walmart. I'm going to bring the camera up so you can see the whole process here of, there we go, putting these flowers in, and just put them in and arrange it in good leaves going all the way around. I really don't know how many you'll need until I get finished with this, and then I'll tell you how many it took. Let's see, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just work your way around, putting them in spots. Well, I only have 7 poinsettias, so this one takes 7 poinsettias or more. It depends really on how many you want to, how full you want your flower arrangement to be, which with this many, it's pretty full. Now just arrange them. And I have some red berries from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to stick the whole thing in and then rearrange them. So I'm going to go right down the middle. Stick it all the way in. It's very easy. And just arrange these berries to the way you want them, going all throughout the poinsettias. That makes it real pretty and full. The more you put in, the fuller it'll appear. Okay, now I have some of this, I don't know what they're called, but they're the little, there's about 5 on a stem, and they're them little, they look like little trees. You can get them in silver and gold at the Dollar Tree. Again, stick this one right down in the center. And spread them out. Let me come around here so you can see. Now I have one of these red tree branches. There's about 1, 2, 3, 5 in it. And again, you can, if you trimmed your other ones off, you can trim these off here instead of sticking them in here. But I choose to do it this way because my vase, the top of it, isn't real big. It's got a small opening. And then there's one more thing I want to put on this, well, besides the bow, because I have a bow made. Yeah, it's right there. Just need to decide if I want them in gold. It's these cedar picks. They come in different colors. I think I'm going to go with a few gold, and there is 5 picks in it. And I'm just going to go with maybe 2 of them in it. The ones they had when I picked these up was the gold and the red, and that's all they had. But I kept these in the pack till the last minute. That way the branches won't get broke. And with my little kiddos, the new little 3 kittens that we adopted, I need to, because they keep going in anytime the door's left open in my craft room where I keep my stuff, and they get in there and they pull it out all over. The other day it looked like a cyclone hit it, and the kitties were just sitting there in the middle of it. It was cute. Okay, there's one. I'm just turning it around to get a look-see at it. Okay, we put the one right here. Let's just put the other one right there. And I'm going to open it and check and see if a red one will look good in it. No. So I'm going to get one more gold, and that'll be it. And then we'll put a bow on. About two episodes ago, I made 2 bows. That's what the video was about, was 2 bows that I made. And one of them is for these flower arrangements I'm making. And the other one I put up with a picture trying to go through the stems down here and the leaves. It's a little tricky at times. You just have to move them out of your way. Okay, let me put these back in here before I forget and they get these in their mouth. Anything could happen then. And I do think I'm going to put maybe 2 red ones in it, just to get it a little fuller and add some more color back here and on the other side. Because the fuller and more colorful that it is, the more, well, the more pretty it is, the more glamorous it looks and it pops. I just need to get around the leaves. Okay, and then we're going to put one over on this side. Just work your way in between. You might have to wiggle around a little bit like I'm doing. Okay, now the bow I already made, and I chose this one to put on it. But like I said, I showed you how to make these about 2 episodes ago. Let me show you the bow. And it's only like a 15-minute video if you want to go back but I made them especially for this. So now I'm going to just work my way around and see where I want to put it. I think right here, let me bring this camera down just a little so you can see it. And what I do is I tie it on the branches. You just have to get your hand around the bow and find both of the chenille stems back there and make sure they're going around the same branches, which you're kind of working blind here because you can't see back in there and you just have to go by feel. Okay, let me bring this up so I can show you. This is what it looks like. Let me just adjust the tails a little. But it's a real glamorous flower arrangement. And your poinsettias don't have to be white. They could be the red ones too, or the other color I can't remember right now. I think it's like a reddish with a purple look to it, like a tint going through it. They're real pretty. But this is what it looks like. Let me get the pot that we just painted, and we'll start on that one. Okay, it's good and dry, and as you can see, that's what it looks like going all the way around. And with whatever kind of vase that you have on hand, do it in any color you want, and that way it'll be in with your style and decoration. Now, it depends on the size of your vase, how you put your foam down in it. So I'm going to put mine this way just to see if it'll work. And I have some red poinsettias that I got from Walmart a couple years ago in one of those little flower arrangements. And they were about $4 on sale. So if you have some of these, or you can go to the Dollar Tree and pick up some of their poinsettias for $1. Or if you want the big ones like this, Walmart's the cheapest place that I know of. Now, you're going to hear a little bit of crinkling sounds while I push this poinsettia stem down in the foam, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, now that you have it down in there, just arrange your poinsettias. Now you can cut them off the stem if you want, but it would have made my my poinsettias too short for this vase. And it wouldn't look right. So just arrange them to where it looks all full. And now let's start getting our other little berries and get our little berries and things to put on it. Again, I have some of these red berries. I thought I had some white ones. Those white really would have looked better with these. But it's really your preference. Now let's just arrange them. Okay, now that the berries are in, I'm going to bring this up just a little so you can see better. I really need to get a camera. I'm using my phone, but I can't use my laptop anymore because, well, it's acting up when it comes to recording. And you can see a lot better on the laptop, but really need a camera to do this. That's what I'm working on getting. Hopefully I get one for Christmas. Okay, I'm going to put in some of these little silver branches from the Dollar Tree. And as you put them in, just arrange them. I find it's easier to do that way. And there's not, because this vase is so short, I'm not putting a bow on it. And I have some of those gold little tree looking like things that come from the Dollar Tree. But again, you can use whatever color you want of these. I think they have them in silver, gold, and red, and maybe white. I might be thinking of something else, but I really think they have them in white. If you really know for sure, leave in a comment below and let me know, because I think the white would look real nice in here. Anyway, just arrange your little gold limbs, I call them. And keep your little tree branch, the silver ones, make sure they don't get bent going downward. And I think I'm going to use some of these gold cedar picks. I only have one left, so I'm really going to be picky where I put it. I think I'll put it over here on this side. Okay, and let me adjust this camera back up, and we're going to come out so you can see. This is what it looks like. Now, if you have a bigger vase, you can make a bow like I made about 3 episodes ago. All you have to do is look up my channel, Thelma Vastine, and it'll be on there. On the thumbnail, it has 2 pictures of 2 different bows on the front of it. Alright, I want to thank you all for stopping by and checking out my channel. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, please. It really will help my channel grow. Subscribe to my channel and ring that little bell right next to it. That way you won't miss any of my future videos. And leave a comment. And don't forget to share. By sharing, subscribing to my channel, and leaving a comment, you will be entered into the 2 contests I have going on to win either a elf wreath hat that I made. You can check out the video on that if you want, and you can learn how to make one by, for yourself. And there's a snowman head. I lost the footage of it, but I made that one too. But they're both gorgeous, I think. Real glamorous and high-end quality, but I'll pick 2 winners out of them once I reach 100 subscribers. And I hope y'all have a safe and happy day. Until next time, bye.